Okay, and this isn't even all of it. This bag's really heavy. I'm so excited to bring you this haul.
I've been all around the world. On Main Street, USA. Every city, every place.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mouse Diva channel. I am Dana, the Mouse Diva. If this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome. You can also find me on Instagram and Snapchat. So, Mr. Mouse Diva and I just got back from Florida. We went the perfect week too, because it was like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday were extremely warm, like in the 80s. And then Thursday and Friday got cooler. And then the next week, and we left on Friday. And then that next week, they were like waking up to frost on their windshields. It was so cold in Orlando. So we timed that just right. Every year we go on a vacation, just the two of us, for our anniversary. So every January. And this time we chose Disney Vero Beach. It was our first time there. I have already started putting vlogs up. So hopefully you have at least watched one of those. Now, so all of this is not Disney stuff. It is basically everything that we bought the entire time we were there. We didn't go crazy. We actually didn't buy anything from Disney Vero Beach. Can you believe it? They did have a small gift shop there, just like any Disney resort. But there was nothing there that really stood out to us. We really wanted to bring something back that specifically said Vero Beach. But they didn't have a lot. A couple shirts, mug, ornaments, and none of them jumped out at us. And it was kind of like, you know, as many shells that we brought back. And of course this. And that's souvenir enough for us. That is more sentimental than something we would have got in the gift shop. But I will show you something. Many years ago for Christmas, I actually got my daughter this ornament from Shop Disney because she loves sea turtles. And see, every year and actually it'll say what year, because I get my kids a Christmas ornament every year and I always put somewhere on it. It was 2016. I always put the year and, you know, like Love Mama, or when they were even younger, it used to be Love Mommy. And so this was 2016 that I bought this for her. So it was, you got it from Shop Disney. So we actually do have something in the house, even though it's not mine or Tom's, it's actually Skyland's, that says Vero Beach. But they didn't have, they had a same shape ornament, but it was like $25. And to me, something like this is just not worth $25. Like, I'm sure I bought this at half off. And back then they wouldn't have been $25. So full of seashells. Like, this is, I took this container for the purpose of seashells, and I actually filled it up our first day, like, that we were actually on the beach. We only spent one like morning on the beach because there were so many other things that we had planned to do. So then there was another afternoon where we went walking on the beach and I got more shells. I had to take all the shells that I had gotten from the first day that was in that tub and put them in this muffin container that we had a Disney muffin, a cupcake in. So this got filled up, and then on our dinner at the table service, they had gave us a muffin, a chocolate chip muffin. She wrote magic. She gave it to us with the check. We didn't know that we were getting that, and I have more seashells. So everybody on Instagram has already seen this because I couldn't wait to share it. But this means so much to me. Like, I couldn't have bought anything there that meant more than this. But as I'm walking around looking for seashells, you know, sometimes you get stones, and I look down and I see a hidden Mickey. oh my gosh, a hidden Mickey on the beach at Disney Vero Beach. Like a naturally made, I have no idea how holes, like just perfect little holes get in little rocks like this. I don't care, but I mean, hello, a hidden Mickey, like a natural one that Disney didn't put there. Imagineers didn't create. Mother Nature created something, little creatures, sea creatures, I don't know, but a natural creation. And I found it. Like, I'm still speechless, absolute speechless. But anyway, follow me on Instagram because a lot of times you get to see things first, and sometimes I don't put them in vlogs or videos at all, so there you go. Okay, so let's just grab a bag, shall we? So we did go to these little quaint shops was it actually in Vero Beach? Yes, the village shops of Vero Beach. And the first shop we went in, oh my gosh, this is insane. But this big, huge bag, and if you can see, it's like got some patchwork there. Like, what's this all about? This big nautical, thick rope. These bags are called sea bags from Maine. And I actually kept the tag on here. Sea Bags Maine. They are all out of recycled sails from boats. And they had some really cool ones, and you know, it's kind of pricey. These bigger bags, this was $160, but she said she saw, like, I think I had a Disney hat on. Tom had maybe a Disney shirt on. I had a Disney shirt on. I mean, obviously she could tell we were big Disney people, and she said, I'm not sure if you're DVC members, but if you are, then you get 10% off. And I'm like, what? Because, I mean, it makes sense that just down the road is a Disney Vacation Club resort. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then, so I start taking a closer look of everything. And I see a bag that actually has my initials on it. And Mr. Mouse Diva is like, do I need to buy you an early birthday present? Because my birthday is April 21st. And it's a big one, guys. It's a big one. On April 21st, I turn 50. Yes. So we do have plans, and it does involve Disney, so just heads up there. But he's like, oh, this could be Disney Springs. This could be D for Disney, or D for Diva, or D for Dana, because of my initials. And it came in so handy because we had extra stuff, like, and because it's like wipeable, it's a sail, so it's like waterproof. Everything that we didn't like all our drinks that we didn't finish, like I always bring a big thing of juice, lots of waters. We just took everything out of the refrigerator and put it in this, and it made it so handy taking it down to the vehicle. And then we did stay at a hotel in Jacksonville on the way home because we weren't going to drive that long all the way back to North Carolina at the end of our Epcot night. And it was very helpful taking it back into that hotel. So I am in love with that bag. And I did like test it and walk around the store, because a lot of times bags like this, you actually cannot get them on your shoulder like this. Like, it doesn't fit right. It'll like kind of break my thumb. It feels like it's gonna break my thumb. And this worked perfect. And because unlike Dooney, now I do love my Dooney and Burks, but I'm gonna be honest, those thin leather straps, if your purse is heavy and you're walking around with it, it digs into your shoulder and it doesn't feel good. This was very comfortable. Love this new bag. Okay, so then that was the very first store we stopped in. The next store was this store, Coastal, what is it? Coastal Contents? Comfort. The guys that own that, number one, are DVC owners. So he sees what we're wearing and he's like, if you see anything you like, by the way, we give 10% off for DVC. And then he sees my bag because I'm carrying that sale bag. And he's like, oh, I see you just bought a bag. He said, yeah, we're the one that convinced them to contact their corporate headquarters and offer that DVC discount. And so we talked a lot of Disney with them. And I love recycled, upcycled creations like this. And I mean, oh my gosh, this birdhouse is so cool. Look, kind of same thing, but it is all like from recycled products there, from old drums, something like that. And they're all handmade and put together. And I just love it. It's so heavy. Like, they actually had it hanging from the ceiling. We're gonna actually hang it, and it's a birdhouse. And actually, the bottom comes open. You can open this part if you needed to get in there for some reason. We're actually going to hang it by our front door, like underneath like our stoop, because we actually have a place where birds have made a nest. And so hopefully they'll make a nest in here, and since it's undercover, it'll kind of protect it. So, oh, and the other reason, of course, I'm sure you noticed that it's like a camper, like a trailer. And you know that we have been RV hunting, so that's what got my attention first. Okay, I finally found the paper that had been in it, and it is from upcycled 44-gallon drums, and they actually call this Bird Holiday. So, and it's from Think Outside. That's the name of the company, Think Outside. All right, what else is in this bag? So, something we got at the quick service was underneath it. I can't even remember the whole story, but they're like two perfect plates. And I'm like, well, I'm definitely bringing home something for Vero Beach. I'm bringing home the plates. Oh, and one disappointment that we had is when I went into the quick service, which is like the quick service market, and I was just hoping, I thought maybe they will have special Vero Beach refillable mugs. And they didn't. They have the same ones that are at the parks, at the resorts at Walt Disney World. And so we didn't get one. But if they would have had a special Vero Beach one, I would have got it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. All you Rae Dunn people are going to love it. We did stop at TJ Maxx. And instead of just putting this in a Rae Dunn haul, I'm just going to include it here. But you guys know I am a huge Rae Dunn collector, and I'm also a huge plant lover. So this store had so much Rae Dunn that I hadn't seen before, but we had not been to Epcot yet, and I did not want to spend all my money on Rae Dunn while I was in Orlando. So this was only $7.99. I love that it has little feet on it. And now let's get on to some Disney things. Even though I still have more things that aren't Disney, I'm gonna kind of mix it up for me. On Instagram has already seen this, and I'm so excited to do this haul because I have not heard him talk yet. So the day we were at Epcot, the 29th, January 29th, they actually came out with the Remy Ratatouille Adventure merchandise. So some of the attraction merchandise came out early, and this was one of them. He is so cute. So he speaks English and French. He was $29.99. So like I said, I haven't heard him speak. We're gonna pull this out. Okay, so once I get batteries in him, we're gonna see we're gonna listen and see what he sounds like. And they also had ears, and I kicked myself for not getting them. I almost got them, and I'm like, no, only one thing. And later on that evening, I realized that the ears, when we saw them at night, his hat light up, and Remy is inside of the hat. Even though they're like Remy ears, but the little chef hat. So like in the movie, when Remy was in his hat, that's what those ears look like. And I almost went back to France and bought them, but we were towards the front of the park, and by then I'm like, I'm just not walking back there. And I would have been cutting it close because it was about time to close.
Je vais t'apprendre à faire la cuisine. Allez, c'est parti. Tout le monde peut cuisiner, mais seuls les plus téméraires peuvent espérer devenir un jour chef. Je veux cuisiner des bonnes choses. I want to make things. Each flavor is totally unique. Combine one flavor with another, and something totally new is created. There are possibilities unexplored here. We gotta cook this. I know what this needs. Enjoy your meal.
The Arts Festival is the reason that we really picked Epcot to go to. You know, we could only go to one park, and because the Arts Festival is my favorite festival, and they actually had masks. Oh my gosh. Now, these are like the Spirit Jersey mask, so they are a little bit more than their other mask, and oh my gosh, look at that. Ah! I am so happy. I was so excited when I saw that they had masks, and they actually had t-shirts. I'm not going to say big. I'm going to say I'm just not a tie-dye person, not a fan. But with the mask, I went ahead because it's Figment and it said the Arts Festival. So I did not get the t-shirt because, like I said, I don't really like tie-dye. Okay, what's in here? I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is actually for my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. She loves chipmunks just like Tom does, and we saw this at a booth, and we decided to go ahead and get this for her. He's so cute. They actually call him, oh, Pick Me, Pick Me. That's what it was. So the caption of this photograph is Pick Me. And they had big, like larger ones, but we just stuck with the little postcard. And I always get the refillable gift card from every festival I go to. I really love these. With the food booths, it makes it so simple. You just wear it. You don't have to pull out a card. You know, it's from your wallet or your backpack. It's there. You can put on any amount that you want to. Well, you have to have at least $15. But yeah, so we just put on, and this is, and by the way, it was the 5th year, the 5th anniversary. I think I forgot to mention that. Oh, so I do recall saying at the beginning of this that there was nothing at the Vero Beach gift shop that really interested us. Sort of. So while we were there, we found this frame, and it said, I love my Disney cat, and it had like a cat thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if they had a dog one, this would be perfect. So I asked them, and she said, yeah, we weren't supposed to get those. They accidentally sent them to us. We did, but we sold out of all the dog frames. And I'm like, go figure, that's the one I would want. But guess what? Oh, they had them at Mouse Gear, the dog one. So, I love my Disney dog. And you guys know that our dog is named Disney. And sometimes I'm like, hey, Disney dog. Sometimes we actually call him Disney dog instead of just Disney. So this is perfect. I absolutely love this frame. And I'm going to keep, I love this cartoon edge right here. So I'm actually going to keep this and do something with it. Like, it's just too darn cute. But we are going to put a picture of Disney in there. Oh my gosh, I was so ecstatic. And we were actually gonna go to Disney Springs because Epcot closed at 8. Because I had asked a friend who was at Disney Springs that day if World of Disney had them, and she said yes. So if we wouldn't have found them at Mouse Gear, we would have went there, which we were exhausted and really did not want to go to Disney Springs on a Friday night because all the locals would be there and it would be so busy. So we were so relieved that we did not, and we could just go straight to, like, drive straight to Jacksonville when we left. But of course, with all their new Disney dog merchandise, and hopefully you have seen the new Walt Disney World merchandise vlog that I have already put up. I will link it either above now or at the end if you haven't, and you can see all the Disney dog merchandise that they had. It was so much. I did get the t-shirt. I love this. It's a very sporty, it's almost like the 80s style t-shirt, and like 80s sports t-shirt. More Disney, more dogs. I mean, could you get any more perfect than this shirt? And look, it's Lady at the bottom. I can't believe that I only bought 2 things, like 2 dog things. And I kicked myself when I was editing. There was a spatula and a cookie cutter, and I had meant to grab it, but I got sidetracked vlogging other new merchandise, and I never went back and grabbed it. And I was so disappointed because I would have like loved to have had that. So hopefully when we're back in April, and that is going to be like a big announcement, just saying. When we go back in April, hopefully they'll still have them and I can get it. Okay, let's get back to some non-Disney items for just a moment. We went to the Citrus Museum. That vlog's not up yet, but it will be on my family channel, Life's a Whirlwind. And it was just a really cool area, and the Citrus Museum was so neat. We were the only ones in there, so we got kind of like a one-on-one tour. It was awesome. And I got some Honey Bell marmalade, and you know, Honey Bell is those really sweet oranges, and I'm like been waiting to do this vlog so that I could like actually try some of this there, because the museum is free and I wanted to buy something, you know, because it's free to kind of help support the museum, and look forward to that. One more thing from there, I actually put it like in this catalog, this brochure, so it wouldn't get bent. But it is a original crate label. Like it came from a actual, you know, crate, an orange crate. And this was cool. So the Indian River fruit, the one I really wanted, they were sold out of. And now I can't even remember which one. It was the one, the magnolia one with the plantation and the orange trees. That would have been really cool. So, and this was only $4.50. So bought 2 things from our free museum stop. One of the main things on my list to stop at was the Vero Beach Book Center. And Tom actually got something also for his mom for Mother's Day. She's a huge owl person, and I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to get these for your mom for Mother's Day, because she had just she has to send us, she sends out a lot of letters and cards now because they live in assisted living and you can't visit. So since she can't, like, I mean, she talks to us on the phone, but she also, like I said, writes and that type of thing a lot. So she also loves birds, and oh my gosh, this little Piper here, he's adorable. So, oh, there's actually more. I bought 2 books while I was there. I'll go more into that. I'm going to do a book vlog haul. Vlogger problems. My SD card filled up. So I think I had stopped on. I'm going to do a book haul shortly on the books that I have bought the last month, and so I'll go into more detail there. But I do want to mention that it is quite ironic that this book, an Outer Banks reader, the Outer Banks, if you didn't know, is in North Carolina. So I thought it was kind of ironic that here I am in a Florida beach and I buy a book on a beach in North Carolina. It's kind of ironic. Some little shop. Oh my gosh, something else Disney free. I forgot about this. So when we checked in at Vero Beach, they actually gave us 2 of the happy anniversary pins, and I didn't have a permanent marker, so I couldn't like write on them. And since it was our first visit, I had a first visit pin, and I don't have a first visit pin because the very first time I went to Disney World, I don't even know if they had these pins back then, these buttons. I have no idea if they had them. So yeah, we did get a little something from Vero Beach. Anyway, so you guys know I'm a huge journal person. There is no enjoyment like reading. And even though this was kind of pricey, it was $9.50, you know, because it's from this little boutique, but the inside was so cool. I'm gonna put this in that haul vlog, so if you want to see how cool this inside is, just wait for that book haul vlog. Another store that was in that little boutique type shopping center shops was a Tommy Bahama, and we are fans of Tommy Bahama merchandise, and they had some watches for 50% off, and Tom has really been eyeing watches lately. Look, it's empty because he's wearing it and he's at work right now. So when he gets home, I will show you his new watch. It's really cool. I'm really excited. I kind of actually had to kind of talk him into it. I said, it's 50% off. You've been looking for a nice watch. Just get it. So I really like it. It looks good on him. Got another Disney bag. So I don't even remember what's in here anymore. So the other roomy item I bought was one of the magnets. I love this. I love anything with the Eiffel Tower and Paris themed. So yeah, this is just, I think he's so cute because it's, you know, it's right, he's right there at the fountain. A little pricey. Their magnets are $14.99. If it wasn't for the 20% discount, I would not have bought that. Oh, forgot, Mr. Mouse Diva got a new mask. And they did come out with quite a few new masks. That will all be in the new merchandise vlog. But none like stuck out at him except for the Haunted Mansion one. And you know that I may have to like borrow this sometimes. I wonder if he realized that when he picked this one out, that at some point I was going to take and use. So this one I actually got to share with Lakeland. And yes, we do share masks sometimes because, I mean, you wash them. Like, yeah. Okay. Well, one of the reasons, he loves Groot. But I didn't know, I thought, will he wear this? Because, why does this look so small? Oh, I guess it's okay. I'm like, I got a large. No, no, it's okay. I thought, I don't know if he's going to wear this because it has a flower on it. But when I look at it, it's not like it's a girly flower or anything. So, and it says, obviously, I am Groot. I just love the color combinations. Like, it's, you know, it's, instead of having like, I like the red trim. Instead of like doing a black or yellow, they did red. And I think that's kind of really cool. This is just a really cute mask. So, we'll kind of share this one. And... oh, one more item. Well, I got this as a gift. So this is a gift for someone, and like I said, Arts Festival. So this was $5.99, and she is just gonna love all these little bitty different stitch, you know, rocket stitch, Halloween stitch, yeah, just, you know, the Aloha, the Hawaiian stitch. Just, she's absolutely gonna love this. And oh my gosh, people, that is it. Like, that's all the Disney stuff. I know some of you are going, what, you didn't buy any art? And oh, there were so many pieces that we loved, but we literally ran out of wall space. Like, even now I have to rotate some of my Disney art because some of it's seasonal. You know, snow-covered snowman Mickey, or, you know, I'll rotate that out with another piece. And so I was just like, no, we really don't have room for it. Now, granted, if they would have had the print of the official poster, like the official scene this year for the Arts Festival, which was done by Doug Bali, I'll insert a picture. I would have bought it, but they sold out of all their prints. Like, are you kidding? He was there. I could have got him to autograph it, and they were, and I love it. It's Mushu. Lakeland and I both love Mushu, and I would have got that one. Just the humor behind it, And oh, I was so upset that they'd sold out. Oh, I didn't come home with art. But other than that one I would have. So unfortunately, no art from the Arts Festival this year. You want to find out what we thought of the place, what kind of time we had. We're actually going to put up a video on our way home. We talked about our trip, and that video will go up too, and all the little stops that we made. And we actually did a vlog on every meal that we ate the entire vacation. Like, we're telling you where we ate and what we ate. That video is coming up. We did some exploring, not just at Vero Beach. We ventured out even to West Palm Beach. We did some RV shopping. Those vlogs will be on our family channel, Life's a Whirlwind. So I hope you are subscribed over there also, and on Instagram, because you see different footage and different places on the family channel. Guys, thank you so much for checking in with me today. I'm excited now I can actually put everything up and away. And I don't say it enough to you guys, but thank you to all my subscribers. Y'all like became family. It's real, and the friendships that I've developed through YouTube is just like unbelievable. Something that I didn't think would happen, and I don't say thank you enough. So I just want to make sure I give y'all a big thank you today while I am thinking of it. See ya at Starks.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I've been all around.